I just got back in, took a stroll through the town, you know, I had to get some air because I just felt, that's the shower. I got the shower on it. It takes forever for me to get hot water because I'm a newbie. But anyway, just had to get some air and I just needed some air. I've been cooped up in the house. Again, I hate using the word depressed because that's just a strong word, but I just had to get some air. I felt suffocated and just, like I needed to breathe. Like I was frustrated and confused and felt defeated and, just walked around, see what places I can apply to, and I didn't really see too many, you know. I just needed to get some air. I'm about to shower, I'm all sweaty. It was actually pretty warm outside because I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be freezing, but I was wrong. Let me get some water. I'm thirsty. But I needed some air and I was just frustrated and I just needed a break. I got people to talk to besides my family back at home. So, I just needed some air, a break, some time to breathe. I just got off the phone with Randy and I told him about the interview and how goofy it was. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know I did good. I'm confident that it went well. But it's just the goofy shit that happens in fashion industry. It's just the goofy ass shit that happens in fashion industry. And I see why young people my age in their 20s just start their own business. Fuck working for these corporate companies. I understand why they just start their own businesses. Because look at the shit we gotta go through. You go through 4 years of college, so only well, hold up, rewind. You go through high school, then you try to go to college. College denies you either because where you live, your zip code, or they ask you all these goofy ass questions with your ethnicity. I know I said it wrong. Fuck you. But you go through all this goofy ass shit, you graduate, then you try to get a job, and then they block you because of whatever bias, foolishness that they think against you. Hell, when I worked at LV, half of the white folk didn't know how to talk to me because they grew up around their European, Eurocentric childhood. Now I got these mofos on this interview. It was cool. It was only cool because I'm me. I'm me. I'm never worried about me. Although sometimes I have my moments where I am worried about me, but when I'm in my moment, when I'm in my element, I'm me. And I know what I attract, and I know what I bring. And sometimes I have to remind myself that I am me. I am she. And during the interview, I know I did well. I know I answered all the questions perfectly fine. Oh, so when is your availability? When can you start? I can start right now. But it's just like, why ask me that and then turn around? Why ask me, oh, when is your availability? When can you start? My availability is open and I can start now. I can start now. That's what I said. Because I'm like, great, okay. When they ask me that, I'm thinking like, okay, they're going to, wrap it up and we'll move forward. Oh, we got to talk to our director, then we'll do part 2. Part fucking 2. And then you say, before any of that, then she says, well, we have four staff members. I'm like, okay, great. Then that's when she asked my availability, and then I responded, and then she said we'll talk to our director to do a part 2 interview. Then I responded by saying, okay. And I said in my mind, what the fuck do we need to do a part 2? You got 4 people work for you. Why do you need to do a part 2? And why do you... It's like Randy said, it's like manager on top of another manager on top of another manager. It ain't that many damn managers in retail. It's about 2. And then you got 2 team leads, two assistants, two managers. Why the fuck do I need to go through all four of these people when only one person should conduct the interview? Why the fuck am I interviewing with two people? What, so they ask me the same thing? But I'm still hopeful. It's just the goofy ass shit that you gotta go through to work with these, to work in these luxury brands. That's the real. That's how I really feel. And then they hate Louis Vuitton. As soon as I say I work for Louis Vuitton, it's like a ringer that goes off with them. It's like a serious ringer that goes off with them, and it's kind of just like that's not real luxury. Let me tell you, I interviewed with Chanel. What street was it? Was it 59th? I can't remember. I had to look at my email. But I interviewed with Chanel. She didn't consider Louis Vuitton real luxury. Hello, it says luxury brand. You know, they hate Louis Vuitton has such a big demographic. It's all walks of life that come through their doors to buy. You got the strippers, then you got the ballers, then you got the drug dealers, then you got dope boys, and then you got the weed man, then you got the lawyer, you got the doctor, you got the teacher, you got the stay-at-home mom, you got the housewife, you got the girlfriend, you got the side chick, you got the mom, you got the grandma, you got the auntie, you got the nurse, you got the doctor, you got the gym teacher, you got a regular teacher, you got professors, you got judges. I met a judge, I met a dentist, I met a sportscaster. It's you know, they are all types of people running through that door, and the money is coming in like this. How much? What's the most that I made in a day? It ain't a lot because you have to think about how many hours. It's not a lot because you have to think about how long your shift is, how many people you take in that one shift, how much is each item that they bought, how many, and then you have a break. You get a break. Sometimes you get a 30-minute break, and sometimes you get an hour break, depending on how long your shift is. So you work your shift. You have a 6-hour shift. And in that 6 hours, you might take 25 people, or maybe 14. 25 is a lot. That's more like on a Saturday or a Friday. Now, I'm talking about Monday. Well, no, I'm gonna say Friday or Saturday or Sunday. Friday, you might take about 25 people. 25 people. And out of those 25, 10 people might buy something. But those 10 items, somebody might buy something for $1,200. Somebody might buy something for $5,000. Somebody might buy something for $3,000. Somebody might buy something for $1,400. You know, all those numbers add up in your daily ship. Then you got perfume. Somebody might buy perfume. Somebody might buy a bracelet. Somebody might buy a watch. Somebody might buy a necklace. Somebody might buy a scarf. You know, all that adds up. So I say about $45,000 I made in a day, in a shift, not a day, a shift. You know, and they don't like Louis Vuitton because they got all those people, because they broadened their audience for all these people, and the rest of these brands refuse to do that. Why? Because of racism, classism. Racism and classism, status and elitism. They don't want to open their doors for that. And what they're missing out on is what? Money. I guess that reverts to cut your nose to spite your face. I guess where that saying comes into play. You know. Now, the only brand that's trying to do that is right now that I can think of at the top of my head is Balenciaga. They are really trying to be the next Louis Vuitton. If you haven't noticed, within the past 2-3 years, don't get me wrong, I love this shit. Oh, I love a good Matrix, futuristic, outer space, see into the future, kind of creepy, the androgyny type of artistic kind of avant-garde style. I love it. I love Balenciaga right now. I love it. I love it. They taking over. They taking over. And I love it. I love Balenciaga. They're about to be the next Louis Vuitton. They're about to be the next biggest conglomerate. Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, Gucci, Bottega's there too. But, you know, the creative director left. So I'm interested to see where that's going to go. They could have, they can be that next, you know, big demographic of people, so big that, you know, they can. Bottega is, I love that shit. Since he been in there, what's his name? Lee Daniels? I forgot his name. I probably said his name wrong. Correct me. Sorry, I don't know I'm supposed to know all this. I'm sorry. I'm kind of going off the dome here about my thoughts. These are all my thoughts. This is how I feel. But, yeah. I mean, Balenciaga's next. They open up their demographic. You see what happens when these brands open up their demographic? Why did they open up their demographic? Why did they open up their demographic? What made them do that? Kanye West made them do that. Have you not noticed that? I did. I said, I'm interested. But again, that's us taking grasp of ours. Like, you're inspired by us, but we have no control of it. We kind of like letting y'all just steal. Like, you robbed a bank. You robbed somebody's bank, and, you know, we know you did it. We just let you get away with it. But now we have somebody that's like, ha! You need me to carry this on. I am your end. I know my people. I know what they want. I know what they like. I know what to do. Put me in, and they will follow. And when you do that, you create a table. You create a table for the others. We are the others. And that's what he's doing. You may not like him, which is fine. Which is fine. But, you know, he had to grab hold of that. Hell, I would grab hold of it too. Hold up. I would grab hold of it too. But the goofy ass shit that you gotta do through the industry. I see why young people my age just create their own brands and say, fuck working for these corporate brands because they don't want to hire you because whatever goofy ass standard, we all know they standard, whatever goofy ass standard that they cherry pick on who they want to hire. This shit is fucking annoying. And, ooh, I sound very angry. I am. But they cherry pick. And fuck that.